a city in the south of Ukraine, right by the Black Sea. Lady O was born there and grew up near the Black Sea, running around and looking into the stars that were reflecting themselves in the water. Romantic, delicate, and ready to please everybody and make them happy. When she was 3 years old, her dad, who was a very bright, extremely intellectual, great guy with a great sense of humor, unfortunately left the family because him and mom couldn't make it work. As intellectual and funny as he wasn't a family person. So life continued, and her mom tried to build relationships. She was dating different guys, and she was getting married several times, and Lady O learned the basics of emotional intellect at that time, since 3 years old. She was living with her grandparents and developed a skill of understanding what you really want and how to please you and how to be quiet and invisible when you don't need her, and learn to be bright and energetic when you really ask her to do something. As she grew up, Lady O definitely went to study to a university and learned to be a teacher. She also took a deep course of psychology to learn more on humans, because her best skill, as she thinks, is understanding people and communication with people and working with people, which she did, because after she finished university, she didn't go to teach. She was very good at different management skills, starting from a job on TV, going to a job in a bar and managing a restaurant, then working for an agricultural company with logistics, you name it. Now she has a job in Europe, working with customer service. So definitely people is her cup of tea. Working with people is her cup of tea. Lady O loves to love. She lives life understanding what you actually need to be happy. If you are intellectual, if you have this bright mind and read books, if you have things to share, if you like intellectual and deep connection, then Lady O will open up in a conversation with you and will find many things that you have in common, and will be looking what she can do to make you happy, because that's an installed program by default as she was growing up. Beautiful by nature, Lady O doesn't need to take a lot of time to make herself up or make herself ready. She's a minimalist. When it comes to different salons or beauty, she enhances her natural beauty with good style that she has inborn, and she's a star. She loves to drive. She has her car with her in Europe, and she's very easy to move from one place to another. She loves to learn, the zest to knowledge, and the hunger for new things, for understanding new places is bringing her from throughout different European cities, villages, castles, roads, and she has fun doing that. Because intellect is a big thing that matters to her. Also, she has a lot of European values, like personal space, like understanding privacy, like understanding how you can be comfortable in a small territory and still be interesting for each other. She dreams to live in Europe, and she is now making a plan on how she can obtain some property and settle in Europe, because she loves European values and she communicates in a very European way. And sharing this with somebody is her goal. Sharing it with a loving person, intellectual, loving person with a sense of humor. And then making each other happy by this interchange that she is so actively giving when she is in relationships. Learning what you like to eat, learning what you like to smell, learning what makes you smile is her inborn skills that she applies in relationship. So if my story about Lady O touched your soul, tell me what it was, what you really like about her. As accomplished as she is, and by the way, she has a daughter. In the year 2005, she born a child, and the kid now is a grown-up lady, as beautiful as she is, and she wants to live her life. So Lady O is quite independent, I would say. So if things that I told you touch your soul, tell me what they are and come to my personal consultation, and we will talk about these things, and we will see how matching you both are and what you can do to make each other happy. And sharing these stories, I absolutely believe that lived happily ever after will happen for both of you, hopefully.